Hey everybody, welcome back in. Tim Knox here, another Kindle Direct Publishing Q&A session. Today we are talking about royalty amounts. I've got an email here from, put my glasses on, Kimberly wants to know, Tim, how much should I price my book and what royalty should I choose, 35 or 70%? Good question, one I get a lot online in the Facebook groups and through the email. Let's talk about pricing your book first. The best way to determine the best price for your book, and the best price meaning the price that will get the market to respond, the best way to do that is to do some research. Get on Amazon, look for books in your genre, the books that you're going to be competing with, and see what prices they are using. Typically, ebooks are going to run either 99 cents or $2.99 for a new standalone. So that's probably going to be where you're playing. The next thing is, what kind of book are you publishing? If you're doing fiction, you're going to charge considerably less than you would doing nonfiction, and especially if you're doing educational. If you are creating digital products that teach people how to speak Chinese or how to start a hobby or any kind of instructional thing like that, you can do a higher price and get away with it. But if you're in the fiction market, particularly romance, something that's really hot, you're going to be in the 99 cent to $2.99 range. Now, how much should you get paid commission-wise? Well, Amazon has two commission structures, 35% and 70%. And here's the difference between the two. If you select a 35% royalty, you can price your book between 99 cents and $200. And you're going to be paid 35% of the retail cost minus any VAT. Those are value-added taxes for folks in Europe. Or, and excuse me, you're going to be charged that, the VAT and delivery cost. What's a delivery cost? Well, you would be probably surprised to know that Amazon charges you for megabytes by the size of your file. It's 15 cents per meg in the United States. So if your book is, let's say you've got a 50,000 page book and it's 1 meg, they're going to charge you 15 cents for delivery. If you've got a larger book, and we're seeing this a lot in romance now, people really padding out the romance books, your file could be 5, even 10 meg. So your delivery cost would be $1.50. That's going to be backed out of the retail price before you are paid a commission. So if you are pricing your books at 99 cents, keep in mind you've got to sell a hell of a lot of books to make any money. Because you're, at the end of the day, 99 cents times 35, okay, that's about 35 cents, and they're going to back out more for delivery costs and what have you. So, you know, you may make 35 cents at the end of the day if you're selling 99 cent ebooks. Now, that's not to say that you can't make a really nice living selling 99% or 99 cent ebooks. A lot of people do, but they are typically authors who have a large following. They're writing their own books. These are not ghostwritten. Bella Forrest is an author who comes to mind. If you look up Bella Forrest on Amazon, she has lots of books priced at 99 cents, but she's a real author and she has a real following and she sells thousands of books every day. So just keep that in mind. If you're going to price your book at 99 cents on a 35% royalty, you might pocket 35 cents at the end of the day. Okay? So you can also do the 70% royalty. If your book is priced between $2.99 and $9.99, you can get a 70% royalty. Now why? Because Amazon wants you to price your book in that sweet spot. They're willing to double your commission for books in that range because they're going to make more and they're going to entice more people to list their books at that amount. So if your book is, let's say you've got a $3, $2.99 ebook, 70% commission on that's going to be about $2.10. And so after your delivery fees, you might be about $2, $2.05. So that's the difference between the 35 and the 70% royalties. Personally, whenever I publish a fiction book, if it's a standalone book, I'll price it at $2.99 because you just aren't going to make any money at 99 cents unless you are really Walmart. You're a volume producer. So some people will use the 99 cents when they're doing promotions just to get people to buy that book. Some people will use the strategy where if you've got a book in a series, the first book is free and the second book is $2.99 and then the third book on is 99 cents. So play with that. There's no hard and fast rules. Just remember, if your book, if you do a 35% commission, you are going to get 35% of the retail price, less whatever fees. If you are going to get 70%, you're within that $2.99 to $9.99 window. Let me look at my notes really quick to make sure that I'm not losing my mind or leaving anything out. Yeah, that's really it. So to determine the price of your book, look at what the market is doing, because very much is going to be what the market will bear. You're not going to go into a crowded marketplace of $2.99 ebooks and charge $9.99 and sell too many. Okay, so as always on this show, I hope that was helpful. Take what I say and go test. You might find something different, and if you do, let me know. But that's the basics. You can find all of this information again in the KDP Select Help files, or you can send me an email, tim@timknox.com, or hook up with me on Facebook, and I'll answer the question for you to the best of my ability. All right? It's Tim Knox with Kindle Direct Publishing Q&A, KDP QA, or as we call it here, Kudugwa, which is Indian for see you later.